Alive and alert on the north side of the dirt. It is your man D Real coming at you with another Be Real with D Real, where edutainment is what I do. And that's how you do that. Subtly, subliminally, Chief's Kingdom. Got T'Challa on the throne there. That's a new thingity thing there. I am enjoying that thoroughly. That's got a nice little look to it. I might showcase and talk about it a little later, but that's not what I'm here to talk about today. I tried to leave you anti-recaster people alone. I tried to leave you hecklers and trolls and people who talk on things that you don't know anything about, but y'all keep coming. And before I come for them, I don't even remember your name. I know you had superior in your tag or whatever it was, but apparently you're inferior because all you can do is throw out snide remarks and not be there when it's time to get your ass roasted. So to the person, I know it was somebody young and dumb, that said you seem a little mature to be reading comics on one of my videos. Don't adults make comic books? Do you think those adults that make comic books for children don't read them? Do you think that with all of these damn comic book based movies out here, the only people going to watch them are kids? Yeah, you had your 15 minutes of fame and you chose to do it looking stupid. I'm not saying you stupid. I'm saying your remarks are stupid. But if you want to be stupid too, that's 100% on you. But I'm here all day, every day, twice on Sunday. If you're man enough to make a remark, be man enough to respond to the response. Otherwise, STFU. And I'll just keep deleting them if y'all just gonna be, y'all gonna make remarks and run. You know what I'm saying? I'm here for it if that's what y'all want. But I'm trying to vibrate on a higher wavelength. So I'm trying not to let, the time. Anyway, that ain't even what I'm here for. Black Panther Wakanda Forever. I thought we was done with this. I thought we was finished talking about Black Panther Wakanda Forever. Why do people keep coming out of the woodwork saying stuff? What are you talking about? Okay. I ain't gonna capture no Twitter, no tweets. I ain't people tired of that apparently, and it's not. It's treacherous and evil. But I mean, if you saying shit in tweets that you don't want nobody else to see, then don't say stuff in tweets that you don't want nobody else to see. Apparently, it is the fault of the recast T'Challa movement, according to some people on Twitter, why Wakanda Forever underperformed. No, is Sherlock. That was the whole idea. See, the problem came when y'all were sitting around listening to people who were ready to talk loud about recast T'Challa, but weren't ready to do anything about it when folks, the higher ups at Marvel and Disney, gave them the middle finger and told them, go on somewhere with that foolishness. We ain't entertaining y'all silly requests. Okay. There were some of us that decided, okay, y'all need an or else. So we gonna give y'all or else. And they were given an or else, and they still scoffed at that. And so our or else went from recast T'Challa to boycott Black Panther Wakanda Forever, no T'Challa, no ticket. Then all of a sudden it's in the media, it's kicking up dust, making noise. Now everybody want to talk. Now everybody want to come to the table and negotiate. I say, F that. You get what you give out. Okay. You ignored us when we said recast T'Challa, or at least come to the table and talk like you have some sense. And please, please don't send Nate Moore's ass again to say anything in an interview, okay? Because his foot is so far down his mouth, he's shitting leather, okay? No, I don't want to hear anything else he has to say, because every time he says something, it's contradictory, it's underwhelming, and it don't sound like he talked to nobody before he went and said, can I say this, or can I open my mouth and speak this, or is this kosher, is this okay? None of that. So I guess facts trump everything else. We are of two schools of thought. You know, you got pro recast, you got anti recast. That's nothing new. It's always been that way. But the disconnect comes when you got your movie. Your movie came out. A lot of people, everybody from Angela Bassett to Anthony Mackie to a couple other people, said this movie was going to do fantastic. It was going to be better than the first movie. Which is what a sequel is supposed to be. But we know the first Black Panther movie did $1.3 billion. Ain't no beef about that. But now we got these, we cooking numbers, we cooking the numbers with Black Panther. Box Office Mojo. Let's look at it. Okay, look at here, look at here. Okay, this is as of, let me see what the last one was. Sunday, December 11th. 3 million. Did 3 mil. That's another drop. Okay. Look like they ain't did no calkies on the most recent numbers. 767 worldwide. Okay, impressive. Let's look at that domestic though. What was the jibber jabber and talk about the numbers that Black Panther Wakanda Forever was going to do? Was it that right there? Was it that right there? Didn't people say domestically Black Panther Wakanda Forever was going to do about 750? Didn't they say that? You barely busting 750 total, period. 767. Right there. You looking at it. That's your worldwide total right there. That's your worldwide total. That's not $1 billion. Movie been out 4 weeks. I know what you're saying. I know exactly what you're saying right now. You're saying, but Black Panther Wakanda Forever has been atop of the movie charts for 4 weeks straight. It's been a box office smash for 4 weeks straight. In November. With no other good movies in sight. Okay, so maybe this explains why the original date went from July to November. Yeah, because of shooting and delays and rewrites. Okay. Now, are you 100% sure that they didn't move from July to November because they knew there wasn't going to be no competition in November? What's dropping in November? Devotion? Violent Night? And one of our movies that we didn't even bother to go see, some animated feature that no one's heard of? You can't get on top of that box office as a Marvel movie? Come on, y'all. Stop believing the hype. Oh, it's been the number one movie for 4 weeks straight. It wasn't the number one movie for 4 weeks straight with competition. Would it be the number one movie for 4 weeks straight if it had some comp at the box office? A movie that could give it a run? Stop the cap, y'all. Stop the damn cap. Now, in other foolishness. All right, right there. I mean, look, that was last week. The recast T'Challa movement is dead. Shuri is the new Black Panther. Deal with it. By Willie Mwanza. That's an interesting name. Okay, it's dead. All right. Then, if she's the new hotness and everybody is happy with that, except for us pro recasters, because we know Shuri being the Black Panther in the comics was temporary. And if the propensity to murder people off to further an agenda holds true in Marvel movies like it always does, guess who getting ready to get killed if they make a Black Panther 3? So if we like having our heroes killed off, by all means, continue to support whack-ass Marvel projects like this one right here. Now, y'all know who Umar Johnson is, right? I don't 100% agree with a whole lot that man says ever, because I feel like, well, I ain't even gonna speak ill. I'm just gonna say a lot of times I don't agree with a lot of the things he does and a lot of the things he said. However,
they go to the movie to see Mexicans beat up on black people. Okay, the underwater people was Mexicans. Yeah. Okay, they basically gentrified the movie for Mexicans. The Mexican hero, you saw it. Yeah. The Mexican hero.
Yeah, but I know
he had more.
All right, spoiler-free version.
He had more airtime in the movie.
Okay.
Than anybody from Wakanda. So they should have. It shouldn't even been called Black Panther. Yeah, it should have been called the gentrification of Black Panther by the Mexicans. But here's the point I want to get to.
Here's the
point that I want to get to. After the Mexican god kills Queen Mother Angela Bassett, he murders her.
That's a spoiler.
Shuri has a chance to murder him back. And instead, she exercises patience and says, we can work together. And what does the Mexican woman say to the Mexican at the end? Why are you forming an allegiance with Wakanda? Yeah. You should have destroyed them. And what did he say? Don't worry. They trust us now. The Wakandans are the most powerful surface nation in the world. And we got them wherever we want them. So even in Black Panther, we don't learn our lesson. We are vicious with each other, never vicious with our enemies. Never vicious with our enemies. You got to force a black person to spend $1 with another African, but we will give $30 billion to the Korean hair care establishment every single year, and the Koreans have never stood up for black folks a day in our life. We are literally financing our own oppression.
I can't say I disagree with a lot of what was said in that statement. Not just because it jives with what I'm saying in this video, but because in this particular instance, facts. I mean, tell me different. Y'all always do. There's always somebody down in the comments trying to school me and educate me and hit me to what's going on, but y'all don't stick around to get checked. So I'm just going to drop a fact in, run away. Okay, so feel free if you want to drop a comment, a respectful comment, because otherwise, if it ain't respectful and you ain't willing to defend it, it is not going to exist on my page. Because that's what happens. A lot of y'all come on here, make a comment, and then run away. You just need to make a comment and you're finished talking. But I know you get an alert when I respond to your funky comment, and then you see what I got to say and you don't respond. So if you ain't willing to defend the comments you make on my page, do not make comments on my page. If you are not willing to make a respectful comment on my page, do not make comments on my page, especially if you ain't willing to get your just desserts, You know what I'm saying? You one of them people that can talk real good and make little smart ass comments, but when it's time to get your ass roasted, you ain't nowhere to be found. So if you're gonna be a punk about it, don't make no comments. If you ain't gonna stick around to get yours back at you, you know what I'm saying, to get it crammed right back down your throat, don't come on page and say nothing. You know what I'm saying? I'm tired. You know what I'm saying? I ain't got time for you fools. You know what I'm saying? Haters gonna hate. I, with my mature comic book reading ass, will be coming at you with another one of them other ones, and will continue to come at you with another one of them other ones. And until I do stop coming at y'all with another one of them other ones, y'all keep rocking with me. Until then, y'all be good. Be good to each other.